Hi, hello people, very good evening. This is Nagarajan from the Market Decoder channel. So yesterday we stopped somewhere in the middle. I was about to explain a strategy. So I was about to explain advanced strategy. So we'll see that today. Yeah. So yeah. So the strategy which I was about to explain last night was a rectangle pattern. So why rectangle pattern? That is what first I will try to explain. Then we'll get into the session. Yeah. So first thing is, so in the market, in stock market, we have only two things. One is trend reversal and the other is going to be trend continuation. So why we need trend continuation or why we need trend reversal is very important. So trend reversal definitely we required. So to take entries, whether it may be like from the reversal may happen in the bottom or the reversal can happen in the top. So both kind of reversals will be there. And one more important thing is we need to know trend continuation. Why we need to know trend continuation is only then we will be able to know whether we can hold the stock or we can come out of the stock. Yeah. So say for example we are holding a stock and the stock is keep on moving up and we never know like where we want to take an exit or whether we have to keep hold of the stock. For that we need to know reversal also we have to know, and we have to know about the trend continuation as well. So now I'm going to explain one of the advanced patterns in trend continuation. So the trend continuation pattern as what I'm going to explain today is going to be it is called rectangle pattern. So rectangle pattern, how does it look like? That is first thing we'll see that, then we'll get into the live stock example. So let's assume like the stock is falling like this from, let's assume this is going to be 500 and this is going to be 100, and the stock starts moving up from 100. Let it go till 300, let's assume, and after a certain period of time it starts moving in the sideways. It can be like this, like this. Every single time it will not have the same bottom and same top. Yeah, but it will be in a consolidation. It can happen for months or it can happen for years as well. But how we can identify the consolidation is it will be in a rectangle pattern, and when the rectangle pattern is forming like this, then the stock can rise like this and it can come to retest and it will fly like this. So this is one advanced kind of trend continuation pattern. We call this as rectangle pattern. So this rectangle pattern is very useful for finding the consolidation breakout, or we can say like trend continuation pattern. Whether we have to keep hold of the stock is very, very important thing to know. Until you are in the market, you should be able to grasp this pattern in the naked eye so that it will be very, very beneficial for you guys. Many people have been asking like whether we have to keep hold of the stock or what is going to happen to the stock market, because it has started from 15,190 and it has moved towards 17,500. It is very nearby to the resistance, blah blah blah. Everybody is getting confused. So market has not given any signal for reversal from the top to bottom. Only if the market is giving any sort of reversals, then we have to worry. Till that, keep holding on to your stocks with minimal amount of stop losses. The entry should not be taken at when the market is in higher high. Definitely we should not take entry. That is the only clue I can give you. So if the market is going to reverse from the top right now, definitely I'll be giving those levels where it is going to head towards. At that point we can take another new set of stocks for entry. So coming back to the stock, the pattern which I explained is the rectangle pattern, And if you see this stock is Liberty Shoes. So Diwali is around the corner, and people who are fond of shoes might be buying the shoes, which will boost the sales of the stock, and the stock can head towards a new high. So if you look at this stock, the same pattern which I explained just now, few minutes ago, same pattern is seen here. The stock made a bottom from 300 285 or 310. It made a bottom of 63, and the stock made a top like this 200 plus, and the stock is moving within a range. So we never know like when the pattern is going to get breakdown in the upside, and it is going to move up, but it is going to be a trend continuation pattern, because after a fall it started moving up, and it has been consolidating since June of 2020, and it is almost 2+ years right now, and 2 years and 2 months is done. So almost like it has been a very good consolidation. Why I have picked this stock right now is going to be another reason. I'll show you that pattern as well. So currently it is in a good trend continuation pattern. If the stock is going to move up like this, it can come down, retest like this, and it can again go to the new high. That is a very high possibility is there. So that is why I have picked this stock. So what can happen if the rectangle is getting broken? So that is how we can derive the target. So if this is going to be the size of if the consolidation is going to be in a rectangle shape, just clone this rectangle shape. That is how we will be able to see or find the target. So the next target is going to be around 260 plus, 280 plus. If this 178 is getting broken, we will get another 40%. I'll show why another 40% is going to be the target. We'll delete all these things and we'll find out the target. So currently in the current swing, if you look at the current swing, I'll show it a little bit clearly. So this is going to be the bottom. The top was around 215. It made a bottom of around 124, and another bottom was made at 125. Between there is a resistance. It is called as neckline resistance, and this 124 and 125 becomes a double bottom, and this becomes a neckline resistance. So if this neckline resistance 178 is getting broken, then we will see another 40% of target. So from this low, I'll clone it so that you will be able to see the target. So the target is going to be around 250. If 178 is taken out, then the target is going to be around 250, and current market price is 161. So this is going to give you a huge target. So let us not miss this pattern, miss this stock. If this is giving a good returns, if it can give a very good returns, and there is a descending trend line as well. Descending trend line is always a very good pattern to trade. This is one lower high, and another bigger lower high is going to be this. So right now we have touched the descending trend line. If this is getting broken, definitely this neckline resistance will be broken, and the next target will be around 213 and 250 will be the targets. So this is one pattern and a stock I have shown in the live, and one more stock for today is going to be Grasim. So suitings, shirtings are also like very important for a festival. So footwear stock, one stock we have seen with a trend continuation pattern, and this is going to be another stock, Grasim. Current market price is around 1600, and it made a recent top of 1830, and it made a low of 1276, after which the stock has bounced another 400 points. This pattern we call it as a cup and handle. It is a good parabolic move. The stock made a good comeback, and it is respecting a descending trend line. So descending trend line here. So the descending trend line right now, we are in the resistance. I have marked this point, and this point. These are going to be some price action zones. Price action zones in the sense, after reaching the zone, market has reacted. The stock has reacted to the price. So that is what we call it as price action zone. So market has came down, and after reaching this again it came down. After giving a breakout, after touching this point, it went up a huge level, again came down and respected this level, again upside has been seen. So multiple times this level has been reacted as a price action zone. So this time as well, market can react, this point can react as a price action zone. So if this is getting broken, if you clearly have a look, already the level has been broken, and it can move towards the next resistance, which is coming around this level, 1660, and next level is going to be 1690. And if this is touching the trend line, descending trend line, and if that is getting broken, it can go towards 1800 levels and 1900 levels. So that is why I have picked this stock. So it is in a nice booming level. There can be a small fall, or it can continue to consolidate for next few days as well, but this is going to be a new this is going to give a new high for this season for sure. It has been like already overbought in RSI, but still the stock looks clearly bullish. RSI can be in overbought or oversold zone for a longer time. So this time also it can go and stay in the oversold zone or overbought zone. Right now in overbought zone, so it can stay in overbought zone for next few days or even weeks at least. So this is the second stock for the day. How does IEX looks? I think it is in a consolidation. Yeah, IEX after the split, usually the stock will behave like this only. If you take any stock, let it be last year or 1.5 years back, we got to see Eicher Motors. Eicher Motors was around 28,000, and it was split into 1/10, and it made about, it was split into 1000 levels, and it again we took the stock in the sense, like, we as a group we took the stock, and right now it is trading around 3000 plus. Always when the split is happening, definitely for at least like for 6 months to 1 year or 1.5 years, definitely it will be in the sideways, and then it will pick up, because once the stock is coming down after the split, means definitely the number of stocks would have been increased, and the face value would have been changed. So for regaining the momentum and matching the price, definitely it takes time, and once it is taking good time, the more it consolidates, more powerfully it goes up. So let's wait and watch. But the trend reversed at this here itself, 238 itself, but still I'm holding. Personally, I'm holding the stock. I'm keep on adding the stock for a long term. So right now it is in weekly. I'm having a look, and weekly, if you see, it made a bottom of 152 again. Last a week back, it made a bottom of same 150. So almost like this has become a double bottom, and the neckline is lying at 167. If 167 in weekly is taken out, so last week it made a top of 171, but it closed at 165. So 167 is going to be the level for the next desired move. So how far it can move is, if you mark this bottom and this top, the neckline resistance top, so definitely another 11% is easy for this swing. So after which we'll go with the resistance and support. So next resistance is lying around 190 levels. So if there is a trend reversal happening, so definitely, usually the double bottom is a trend reversal pattern. So trend reversal technique we can say, or a pattern we can say. So trend in weekly, if there is a double bottom, definitely it is going to be a trend reversal pattern. So if the trend reversal happens, so definitely immediate targets are going to be 170 and 192, and then comes a huge target which is around 250, and for long term it can do more than 600 rupees. So if we have to wait and watch till that. So as when we say like it is going to be long term, definitely not less than 4 or 5 plus years is minimum long term. Yeah, so it can do like this. Yeah, it can go like this and touch towards the 190 levels. The stock can move like this, and if it is getting broken, the descending trend line is getting broken, then it can give a retest and it can go up, or even it can come down as well. But right now we are able to see a good double bottom, which is a good signal for trend reversal, and RSI has been like literally oversold from 300. The top was around 318, and this is going to be around 301. So from 301, almost like exactly 50% fall has happened, and it has to bounce at any point of time. So it can anytime it can bounce from here. So start picking up this stock. Dollar and option market, dollar index, and when the dollar index is moving up, it is bad for our market, but it is not like it is always related. So when dollar index increases, definitely it is bad for our market. The precise numbers will be above 100. If it is goes, definitely it is bad for Indian market. But as of now, our Indian economy is not bad compared to any other economy. So don't worry about the neighbors problem. Many people confuse. On a daily basis we check SGX Nifty, and we'll be waiting for a gap up and gap down. So it is all like Asian markets will be up, and Indian market can be down. When Asian markets are up, down, Indian market can do well. It depends. So it depends on the participants who take part in daily trading, or in the sentiment which happens in India. So don't worry about the other countries' economy and stuffs. One straight or direct relation will be if the US market bounces, Indian market will repeat the same. And if let's say like direct relationship, you can compare Nasdaq and I'll show that Nasdaq and Nifty. If you compare, whenever Nasdaq is moving up, my Indian market will move up. When Nasdaq is falling, Indian market will obviously fall. So you can take a comparison of that. So the blue line is going to be our Indian Nifty, and this is going to be the Nasdaq. If you compare this, it will be very clearly showing the relationship. So if you see from the bottom, this is October 2020. You can compare it anyway. You can compare any number of times, or we have the Nifty data from 1990, right? So for 32 years we can compare the data. The same would have been repeated. So the Nasdaq fell down from the top to bottom, and same time Nifty has started falling and it made a bottom. After the Nifty Nasdaq started moving up, Nifty started moving up, and same will happen. Always that happens. Even now also the same thing is repeating. We will move on to monthly, but it will be much better. So right now we are, so it made a top at December 2021. Same time Nifty also made a top and started falling, and same way Nasdaq also started falling, and same time Nasdaq started moving up and Nifty also started moving up. And important factor looking at the bounce is Nifty has given a V-shaped recovery, but Nasdaq has not given a V-shape. Here it is a V-shaped recovery, but we are near to the all-time high, because the problem in US and India is not the same. US has extremely exceeded their credit limit or loan limit. They are in a biggest financial crunch right now, but India is not like that. We are booming, just like not like any other country. We are booming absolutely good. So that is why this difference is seen, but you can take a clue from Nasdaq. Yes, ICICI Prudential Life. Yes, we'll see. What are the indications of gap up and gap down for next day? Are there any hints? Yes, usually when I'll show one example. Before that, we'll see ICICI Prudential. So ICICI is in ICICI Prudential's has reversed the trend, so most probably we have to, and if you go to daily we'll have a clear picture. So above this level we are good, so above 566 daily closure we are good. Market is trying to the stock is trying to retest this previous level, so the stop loss is going to be 533 and we can keep hold of this stock. If it is closing below 533 in daily, then we can exit the stock if you have taken for swing trade. And for long term trading, definitely it is going to be a hold, and I can see a good inverse head and shoulders, which is a very good bullish signal. So I believe the trend line has already broken, so definitely we should get enough amount of returns in this stock. And here we got a retest as well in daily, and it started moving up. So definitely the size of the head will be the target. What will be the size? Let's measure. So 24% is a near easy target for this pattern from the breakout. So the target is around 700 rupees for this ICICI Prudential in near term, and long term it is going to be really big, so don't panic about this stock. Okay, for a gap up and gap down, definitely there are indications. If the market is closing around at 330, if Nifty or Bank Nifty is not having any rejection, let's say like the top which was made on any particular day is going, let's assume like 37,000 was the top, and there has been no rejection. Exactly, it closed at 37,000 or 36,949, 50, just like 20-30 points here and there rejection was seen. Then definitely the next day will be bullish, or we can say like next day there will be a gap up for sure, because the orders which was not executed at that time, definitely those orders will be executing in the pre-market. That is one reason for exact gap up. Say for example, if any candle or any day it is completely bearish and the market closed at the day's low, next day there is a very high chance, 90% chances are there for gap down opening. Okay, these are going to be the pure technical indication. Welcome around. Yeah, Bajaj Finserv. Tata Motors, based on Monday's market position, is it retesting and going up, or wait for the trend line broken or coming down? So we have to wait. I think I shared the chart in Tata Motors. We'll see Bajaj Finserv. So Bajaj Finserv is like literally it is moving up like anything. I think which I think Bajaj Finance, it is giving some split trade, so there will be some sort of effect in Bajaj Finserv as well, and it will sharply start moving up. So right now it is extremely bullish. If you see, there has been like 5-6 days of consolidation. Again, like yesterday on Monday there has been a bullish candlestick, so the trend can continue. That is what is the prediction. And let's say like where the important resistance are lying, we will see in weekly. So potential reversals are at these levels, or resistance are at these levels. The resistance are to find like where the target is going to hit next. So definitely the next target is around 15,860 is going to be the next target. Below that we have already we are an resistance, almost like 15,594 is the resistance. So we can expect some sort of reversals at the next reversal can happen at this level, which is 15,860, and beyond that we can move towards 16,628. And here also there is a descending trend line pattern. I have not considered this top, I have considered this one. Reason being, this top formed before this, so I have considered this one, and I have marked this top, this top, this top exactly matched. So next top, potential top can be around this level, which is coming around 16,100 level, 100 plus. So it can go beyond that. Sorry, it can go till that. Till that, Bajaj Finserv can give a bullish move. This is not the right time to enter Bajaj Finserv. The rally started long back. The rally started at least like 20 days back, 20-30 days back. So 1-7, it started almost from 11,000. It has gone up till 15,000. Right now, after 4,000 points of rally, taking an entry is not really good for us, because if it is falling, the risk will be really high. If you can take this low as your stop loss 14,861, then it is appreciable. 800 points itself is like 6%, 5% for this stock, right? So 4.6 to 4.5, close to 5% loss. If you can go with this, then it is fine. Else, you can avoid the stock for a fresh entry. Okay, I believe time is close to 10 o'clock, 9:53. So if any other questions, or we'll wind up, we'll catch up tomorrow. Okay, people, we'll catch up tomorrow. Hope I have answered all the questions today. We'll catch up tomorrow evening in the night. Yeah, 9 p.m. The trend lines and candlesticks holds for 5-minute time frame. No, this answer itself, the question itself is wrong. It depends upon what kind of trading you are going to take. So purely it depends upon the time. If you are going to take swing trade, definitely you have to take minimum 1 day and 1 hour chart. And if you are going to for a longer some positional trades like 3 to 6 months or 1 year, definitely then we have to go with weekly or monthly charts. 5 minutes chart is for just for intraday, not for anything else, because 5 minutes we have very less amount of data, which will not give us a clear view. You're welcome, bro. Okay, let's wind up the session today. We'll catch up tomorrow at 9 in the evening. Yeah. Thanks all. Take care. Bye bye.